Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. It is I, troopersjp. Thank you for joining me as I play through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, which is a 365-day solo RPG wherein you play as a villain. I am playing as Shade Murdstone, a shadow elf bone caller, which is like a mix between a bard and a necromancer. And I am in the process of trying to become. I was the hand of the old evil overlord who was killed by the heroes of the light. And I am now in the process of trying to become the new evil overlord, which requires me to make allies, rebuild old alliances and take revenge. And at the moment, I'm in Stone Hall, which is the Dwarven city, and I'm trying to rebuild that alliance so that I can get resources to rebuild my castle and make weapons and all that business. But I found out from the queen of the dwarves that in order to do so, I need to forge my own weapon and then mine the ore to forge my own weapon to then defeat their champion. And if I do so, we will then rebuild our alliance. And so that is, and I'm now going with Sir Thorin Axebreaker to go and I guess mine ore, I think. But that is what I'm doing on this day, which is uh, Tuesday, April the 7th, 2026, also known as Truce Day, Stormfall 7. And so, let us begin. Today we have a map. And we start off at X, and it says, Torn Axebreaker takes you to the mines, hands you a pickaxe, and pushes you in. Mine the sapphires, the bluer the better, and keep within the torchlight. All of my dwarves are Russian, I've decided. Okay, begin at X and navigate around the map. Visit each lettered area along your path. Explore and resolve each area before you visit before you choose your next. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know if you remember this, but I have a minion. I have a henchman, Noodlebeard. And Noodlebeard allows me to spend one energy and read an entire map and see everything that is on it first before I decide where to go. And I'm going to tell you right now, we are absolutely, definitely 100% using this ability right now. So what do we have here? A is a minecart. There's an intellect check. Looks like there's nothing bad if I don't make it. B is a helmet and pickaxe. If I skip this tunnel B, I lose notoriety, which I don't like, but I can get sapphires. There's a chatty dwarf, which more sapphires. That's C. D is a chasm, which gives me more sapphires. E is a faulty junction, wherein I can get more sapphires. F is a sapphire vein, where I can get more sapphires. G is another sapphire vein, more sapphires. And then F is another sapphire vein, which looks like a big deal. Okay, so we're going to do it all. We're going to just go to every single place. That's what we're doing. We will start off, and we're going to head from our starting spot down to A, which is a, let's see. So as you go, keep track of how many sapphire crystals you mine. Okay. Minecart. You find an empty minecart that Sir Torin Axebreaker reserved for you. With a grunt, he shoves you towards it, but it stops just before hitting you. He grunts. Do you even know how to work it? Oh, they're all like Ivan Drago from Rocky 4. That's what this is about. I need to roll an intellect check, and I have this, I can use student. So let's see. Okay, we have to roll an intellect check. I mean, okay, I guess. I roll a 17. I'm fine. If the result is 11 or more, I remember hearing about the mine carts and how they're more complicated than they first seem. I successfully find the brake and disengage it. I gain a +1 bonus to the rest of my rolls on this page, and I'm hoping that I do not forget that bonus this time like I do almost every time. Since I'm using my tracker to make note of how many sapphires I get, I will use a die, this D8, to remind me that I have a +1 on all the rolls on this page. +1. Put it right there. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. Um, let's see. We should then, I think, travel from. Let's go into this B where if we avoid it, we're gonna lean in, full in. It's probably bad, but we're gonna do it. We're not gonna avoid anything. Helmet and pickaxe. This dead end is still mineable, but Sir Torin Axebreaker stops me and points to the middle of the room. A damaged mining helmet rests gently on top of a pickaxe with its handle plunged into the ground. Sir Torin Axebreaker takes off his helmet and lowers his head for a moment. If I choose to show respect, I skip this tunnel and lose 1 notoriety. We're not going to do that. If I choose to still mine it, I must work around the helmet and pickaxe. And this is going to be a dex check is what this is going to be. So let's see. I'm going to try to mine around this memorial. Let's see. I roll a 16 plus 4 is a 20 for my dex. And if the result is 11 or more, I mine 1 sapphire. Oh, plus that was, yeah. Um, I managed to avoid the helmet and pickaxe. Note down, disrespected axebreaker. I will just put that in my notes. Sure. I disrespected him. Okay, cool. From here, let's go back out and where A is, and then let's hit C. Chatty dwarf. I hear happy, happy whistling from the tunnel. Coming from this tunnel, a chatty dwarf, who's not Axebreaker, greets me. If I choose to converse with him, roll 1d20 charisma, which I will do. I am, after all, if there's one thing we know about Shade Murdstone, we know that Shade Murdstone is chatty. That is a 2. So I rolled a 2. I have a +2 charisma and +1 for all the rolls on this page. That's a 5, and that is not great because I want an 11. Um, okay. I have options. I have my Presence Surge, which is Aid of the Revenant, which allows me to spend 1 surge to roll and add a d4 to that roll, which I'm going to do because I have 3 surges. Let's see. I rolled a 2, which brings that roll to a 7. I will spend another surge to roll again. That's another 2, which brings it up to a 9. Um, okay. Um, I will spend my last surge and roll 1 more time. And that is a 3, which brings it up to a 12, which is enough. I have no more surges, but I have enough to be successful here. If you roll 11 or more, the chatty dwarf enjoys my company. I tell him about my quest, and he helps me out by giving me some sapphires, remarking how nobody likes that pompous X-breaker. Oh. And I gain 2 sapphires, bringing my sapphire count to 3. All right, okay. I have no surges left. which could be bad, but we will find out, I guess. Okay, so we're here at the map. We can go to. We've got 3 sapphires. If we go up to D, which is the chasm, we have to roll Constitution, which we're not the best at, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Yeah, so there we are up at this chasm. Let's see, it says a strong odor fills your nose as you get closer. A dwarf pulls his pants back up as you approach. Somebody farted. Somebody farted, everybody. What? I wonder if dwarven farts are really bad. Huh. Well, let me roll Constitution. I roll a 5. Ooh, not so great. My Constitution's -1, which gives me a 4. It says here, I push through the smell, but I can't mine much before having to bail. I mine 1 sapphire, bringing my total up to 4. Reduce my health by 1. Okay. If I reduce my health by 1, that is going to take my health from a 19 to an 18. Sir Torin Axebreaker snorts at me. I don't think I like this guy. Okay, we need to go down and we need to pass by E. That is the next place we have to go. Let's see. There. Oop, 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 oop. Okay, E. And let's see what it says. Faulty junction. A dwarf frantically pushes a minecart through the junction before it can finish switching tracks. This jams. If I choose to try unjamming it, roll intellect. Yeah, I think I can do that. Sure. So this is a faulty junction. I need to roll intellect, but I do get to add locksmith, which I don't have. I roll a 19. More than enough. We are good. We're good. If the result is 11 or more, I tweak the wheel in just the right way to dislodge it from the switching mechanism. The dwarf nervously hurries off, dropping some sapphires. I pick up 4 sapphires, bringing me to 8 sapphires. I feel pretty good about that. I don't feel bad about it, right? It's not bad. So we're at E. We now just have some sapphire veins to deal with. Let's go and hit F first. I feel like that'll. Oh man, I need to stop moving this map. There we go. Sorry if the map is moving around funky. All right, so I'm at F. Let's see what it says. I find a motherlode of sapphire. I mine it, and I gain 3 sapphires. That's it? Oh. That brings me up to 11 sapphires. It's weird. Oh, wait. Look, it says I have to roll 1d20 plus wisdom. Okay. I don't know why they want me to do that, but let's see. I roll a 19. My wisdom's a +1, so that's a 20. If the result is 11 or more, I catch a glimpse of Sir Torin Axebreaker rounding a corner. He seemed to be in a hurry. I gain a +1 bonus on area H and 1 below. H and I. H and I. There is no I. I think they mean G and H. So I get a +1 on the next 2 rolls. Plus, I already have another +1. So that's a +2 on my next 2 rolls. Okay. What's that about? Don't you feel like that's kind of weird? I think that's kind of weird. Something's going on. I wonder what it is. I don't know. So let's go from F down to G. What is this guy up to is what I want to know. Yeah, that's weird. All right, G. Sapphire vein. I find another full vein of sapphires. With no dwarves around, it's all mine to claim. I mine it, gaining 3 sapphires, which brings me up to 14 sapphires, which is pretty good. I have to roll a dex check. And it does say reminder danger sense. Hmm, hmm, hmm. That seems bad. Okay, well, all right. I roll a 15, and this is a dex check, which makes that a 19, so seems pretty good. A rumbling from above dislodges some rocks, but I jump out of the way just in time. I pick up two more sapphires from the fallen rocks. That's 16 sapphires. Okay, falling rocks, that seems not bad. This last one here, which is H, and I guess we'll find out what this one is. Sapphire vein H. I not only find a full sapphire vein, but also a full mining cart. I gain 4 sapphires, which, by the way, brings me to 20 sapphires. That's really good, right? But now I have to make a strength check. Reminder stealthy. Okay, I'm getting a +2 to this roll just in general because of um, my rolls previously, and I'm not going to forget about it because this seems really questionable. Also, we have a big span. It's 7 or less, 8 to 14, 15 or more. So I'm going to want a 15. I roll a 14. Okay, and this is a strength check, so that's a 14. I get +2, which makes that a 16, which is good. Okay, so that's great, I guess. I move the minecart slowly enough to hear a faint rumbling in the walls and the unmistakable roar of a hungry stomach. I'll be getting a +2 bonus to my attack rolls on tomorrow's page. Everybody, this seems bad. Whatever is going to happen tomorrow is probably not going to be good, but I figure we'll find out tomorrow. I don't, oh, so we've been mining in this underground mine, lots of sapphires, 20 of them. That's really good. And, yeah. I think we might have woken something up. I've been pretty stealthy, though. Well, nonetheless, something has awoken, and I'm sure it will not be good. But if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and then let's look, tomorrow. We're going to find out what happens and what we have woken up and what kind of combat. We'll find out tomorrow as we play more The Souls of Saraku. Bye, everybody, and wish me luck for tomorrow. Eee!